Hello, ladies. Happy Thursday, the 11th. I am going to start with, oh, I can't share. You disabled it. I was going to share the boards, but.
Can you request to be the host?
Where's that now? I don't have that option, I don't think.
Try it now. Try it now. Does that work?
It worked. Okay. All right, can you guys see that okay?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, yeah, so like Heather said, Becca just, killing it. 10 already this month for SC, that's awesome. And you still have like literally the whole month to go, so awesome job. Following right behind, Hannah will be right up there. She's at 4. Is it Dagan? Am I saying that right, Dagan?
Yes.
Perfect, killing it with 4 already. Heather 2, myself 2, Janine 2, Jamie 2, and Kristen 2. So lots of months still left, ladies. We're off to a good start. Plenty of time to get the rest of you guys up there as well. Top coaches of the week, obviously Becca's right up there. Hannah, Heather, Dagan, and myself. So awesome job, ladies. All right. Sorry, let me just change this really quick. All right. So today I'm going to get, try not to get too deep with you guys, but obviously, you know, there's a lot going on lately. Things are a little crazy in this world. And so I feel like, I know for me and some of my coaches that I've talked to and just people I've talked to in general, it's been just kind of a funky time. And it's not necessarily like people have been down or depressed. It's just the energy and kind of the atmosphere is just kind of heavy. And it's just been kind of weird. So I thought, you know I've been struggling with some stuff. Like I said, I've talked to some other coaches and just some other people that are struggling with some things. So I just kind of want to talk to you guys about what I've been kind of doing, just to kind of help me with my kind of, I guess, I don't know what the word is, kind of reevaluate what I'm doing with my business, kind of how I'm reaching out to people, kind of what I'm focusing on. That's been kind of helpful for me through all this. So, you guys might not think that we're leaders, but when we sign up as coaches, we are definitely leaders. We put ourselves out there. People look up to us for inspiration, not only health and fitness, but just, like Hannah just said, like being a light. Like we are a beacon of light and we need to show up like that. And people look to us for that type of thing, whether you believe it or not, or whether they don't, they may not tell you, or you may not get messages about it. They truly do. And then the number one thing to focus on, because we are that beacon of light, is to focus on ourselves. I know it might be kind of hard. There's just so much going on. And I know for me, like when I get super overwhelmed, especially with everything going on, transitioning back into my office for work, not having daycare and things like that this summer for my son, when I get overwhelmed, I shut down. I back away, I completely shut down, and I don't do anything. And this time around, I said, I cannot do that. I have to be figuring something out to kind of overcome this, to be intentional during this time. I may back out and kind of step back from things for a little bit, but that doesn't mean I have to completely stop things. So during this time, I've really just kind of focused on, okay, what do I need right now to fill my cup, to make, to make me just a better leader, to show up every day and be able to fill my cup, to be able to then obviously fill other people's cups. So I have really just been focusing on, my time that I have for myself. What is the most important things right now? And I will tell you, it's personal development. It is journaling. It's gratitude. I'm not religious, but I'm getting kind of more spiritually because my anxiety and depression, I need something. And those things right there are so, so important right now. Yes, I'm still doing all the business things. I'm still doing the inviting. I'm still doing the connecting, but those are really at my forefront right now, because I know that is what is helping me so much, because obviously, like I said, we are a light. We need to be, we need to be the best version of ourselves to be able to help and to lead and to mentor others. So if we're not doing that for ourselves, how can we, be telling other people to do that, or how can we be helping other people to do that as well? So with that being said, number one goal right now, number one focus should be on us and making sure that we are taking care of ourselves for sure. Second, really just kind of reevaluating and taking a look at what does your target market need from you right now. Everyone's target market is obviously different, so everyone's needs are going to be different, and what you're doing could be different. So, and even what you did 6 months ago on your posts and on your stories and on your invites may not be working right now because people need something different. Your target market may be needing something different right now, based on who you're really trying to attract and what your tribe is like. You could be, like I said, I'm a mom that went back into the office. Now I'm juggling, having to find daycare. Like, what do my tribe need? Do they need, more attention? Do they need more connections? Do they need more personal development recommendations? Do they need just more one-on-one conversation with me? Do they need to vent about something? Just really honing in on what they need and what you can provide for them. And that's our biggest thing. We are servant leaders. So we are here to serve our tribe and to be able to provide to them what they need. And that, like I said, changes. Obviously right now is just a crazy time. So it could be different from 6 months ago, 3 months ago, could be different from last week, what they need. So we really need to be focusing on that and honing and making sure that we are serving our tribe. And that could also mean, maybe not invites to a challenge group. It could be maybe invites to a free group, a Bible study, a specific meal plan. Like I said, personal development recommendations, a podcast, something like that. It doesn't have to be necessarily like a challenge group invite right now. It could all look different during this time. So making sure that we are focusing on their needs and what they really need from us so that we're providing everything for them. Third thing I should say, taking a look at kind of our social media right now too. Like I said, focusing on what our tribe needs and what our target market needs kind of goes back to, okay, who are you posting to? Who are you attracting? We have our coffee and content call on Saturdays, and that's great. I love that. That's a great outline and a great guideline to follow. But if that's not serving who you're reaching out to, you don't need to follow that. If you have something on your heart on Transformation Tuesday that you want to share and it's not a transformation, that's okay, you guys. Share what is going to serve your market. If you have something on your heart that you really want to share, if you have a great personal development quote that kind of circles back to a post that you want to create, that's what you want to post about. Like I said, those are there for kind of an outline, kind of a guideline to follow or to help you if you need it. Their background. Okay. Sorry. But you don't have to follow that. Like I said, that's just there for you if you need it. But like I said, you are serving your market. So if that doesn't serve your market that day, or if that not what you're trying to, provide to them, that's okay. Do what is best for your market, for your tribe. And you want those people to come to your, Instagram feed or your Facebook post. And how do you want them to feel when they see that stuff? Do you want them to feel warm and inviting? And obviously you want them to be attracted to that and to speak to them. And if you're just posting just to post because it's workout Wednesday and you're supposed to post a workout, then that's not serving them. And that's not what you should be focusing on right now. I had something I was going to add to that and I totally forgot. So I will hopefully come back to that. But really your social media is a billboard of who you are as a whole. It's not just Beachbody stuff. It's, who you are as a person. If you're married, if you have kids, if you're a family person, your struggles, you guys, I don't talk about that enough. And not to say that we should dwell on that and, you know, kind of be like Debbie Downer or anything like that. But if you're going through something, I'm sure somebody else is going through something too. You know, there's lots of emotions going on right now. Mental health is like through the roof with crazy stuff right now. You know, I had my worst anxiety and depression for the whole month of May. I never talked about it once, and I'm kind of kicking myself for it because I feel like being vulnerable, which I'm terrible at, is one of the best things to tell people and to show people that you're real, you're human, you go through crap just like everybody else, you're struggling through things just like everybody else. And that resonates with people. So make sure that your, you know, your feeds is your billboard. It tells about you as a whole, not just Beachbody stuff, not just posting what you're told to be, you know, posting or anything like that. Make sure it's you, and you know, you in the raw, and you're just being authentic. Yeah. And again, kind of going with that, when you are posting, you know, make sure it's not just like passive posting. And what I mean by that is just kind of throwing something up there and throwing up an invite. You know, that's not going to attract your tribe. That's not going to focus on what they need. Putting out a post, maybe some curiosity posts, to kind of get them thinking, but you guys have to be actively advertising, actively inviting. And I say actively advertising for lack of better terms, but what I mean by that is actively inviting and reaching out to that target market, because you know you have something for them that will help them and provide for them and be that beacon of light for them right now. I think I covered everything with that. And then fourth, really be focusing on your challenge group, guys. That is your bread and butter. Those people have entrusted in you so much, and that is where you need to be spending a lot of your time. If you are not putting, you know, like 70% of your time into that challenge group, and not just posting, you know, doing lives, doing challenges, asking them if there's something more that you can provide for them. If they need more from you right now, do they need more nutrition posts? Do they need kind of a challenge to keep them, you know, active and making sure that they're posting every day? Do they need a game or something? Do you run, you know, giveaways every now and again? Do you ask people in your challenge group for referrals? Because those people that are in there have already obviously trusted you and have been in the group. They know how it is. More than likely, they have somebody that they know that maybe is struggling right now who could benefit from something like this, that you could reach out to and bring into this community. And you guys, I've talked to so many people that have said, if it wasn't for this community, and it's coaches, it's challengers, you know, even from different teams, if it wasn't for this community, if it wasn't for saying yes to this, they don't know how they would have gotten through the last few months without this. So we need to really hone in on that. So like I said, focusing on your challenge group, because those people have said yes to you. Those people deserve your attention and your time and your focus, and asking who else, like I said, they can bring in, because this community right now, it doesn't matter what stage you're in, what you're going through. Like, I have turned to so many people in this community lately that have just been like open arms, open ears, whatever you need. If you need to chat. And honestly, like for me, I'm an Enneagram 3, and if anyone knows anything about that or knows anything about me, me opening up and sharing feelings is like a negative. Like, me and my husband have been married for almost 2 years, been together for almost 4. I just really like opened up to him a couple weeks ago, and I like, holy crap, like this just happened. Like this just happened, you know, like this is a big step. But the fact that like I have grown and got to that point because of this community, like blows my freaking mind. And I probably would have been way off worse if I hadn't had the community. And I'm kind of going on a tangent with my own. I'm really not that big of a hot mess, I promise, guys. But if it wasn't for all of this, I don't know where I would be or where I would have gone in the last couple of months, because I've had this to come to, and, you know, like I said, with open arms and everything. So make sure that we're really just taking care of our challenge group, the people that have already entrusted us and are already willing to have us help them through whatever they're going through. So like I said, if we ask them, is there anybody else you think that would be, that could benefit from this, that we could reach out to, you know, this community is great. We just need to focus on that because it's just been so huge. So I think that was that for that. I think that was everything I had, but just know, you guys, you know, right now is just a season. It's not, you know, it's not going to last forever. But for us as leaders, when we are put up against resistance, this is our time to push through. This is our time to shine. This is our time to be that beacon of light. This is our time to show up, even when we don't freaking want to, and even when it's really, really tough to show up. Try your darndest, you guys, to show up every single day. I promise you, it will pay off. It can be tough sometimes, but it's completely worth it. So we will push through all of this. We will get through it. We will all succeed. And just like I said, if you just need to take a step back and reevaluate, and just make sure that your focus is on the right things, everything will fall into place as far as what you guys need. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. If you guys have any questions, can you drop them in the chat?
You're awesome. Thank you, Jody. You did that.
Yeah.
And it's so right on for right now. Like I've heard from so many people just in the last week that they're having a hard time just showing up because they want to be, you know, that positive, you know, person, or they want to be sharing, you know, positivity and light, and they're having a hard time because they're not feeling that. And it's okay to show up that way. It's okay to show up not, you know, 100% not who you were 3 months ago, you know, because we're not that right now. And it's okay to show up exactly how you are today, even if you're a complete ball of whatever, you know. And obviously we don't want to be like you said, we don't want to be constantly, you know, down and out, but it is so important that people see that we're real, but we're still showing up because we value other people, because we want to help other people. So this was very timely. Thank you so much for sharing all that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I'm super proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, if anyone knows, Heather knows I do not open up at all or share emotions.
I chip away at it little by little.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And I forgot to mention earlier when we were doing leaderboards, and I don't know, Hannah, if you could post the link for Kelly in the chat. I don't know if you have it handy, or if Kelly, you have it handy. Make sure we're all voting for Kelly every single day. Please, please, please. We're so proud of you.
There should not be a day that goes by that you're not voting for Kelly and Wade. Like every single day, log on and vote for them. And obviously share that with other people.
I think she's going to win.
Oh yeah. It's already in the bag. I got faith.
Every time I go through the pictures, I'm like, she just shines. She's got to be the winner.
Yeah.
Is she on here? Are you on here, Kelly? I'm scrolling through.
Yep, she's on.
There she is.
Plus,
Yeah,
Kelly got the bootylicious dress, so she has to win now.
So pretty. It's so pretty.
It's pretty. And Hannah just dropped the link, so if you guys haven't got on there or need it, just click on that and pull it up. So.
All right. Anybody else have anything they want to share or shout out or a win for the week or any questions for Jode? Yep.
Sorry.
I don't know if I understood that question.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah.
Nobody else has anything to say, but she's got plenty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, ladies. Well, thank you guys so much for tonight and for being on. Let's take a picture. If you guys that are not on your screen right now, if you could pop on so we can take a quick pic. Oh, hey, girls. Kayla, Nadia, you guys able to hop on? Oh, I just made everybody disappear.
And you're still recording too, by the way.
Oh, here, I'll pop. Thanks, I'll stop that.
Too many things going on.